go over the last page first. We'll work backwards. Okay. We'll do all the review first and then what we're learning. Use substitution or elimination for the following. Then sketch what the solution means. Okay. You would use substitution here because this is in slope-intercept form. That means y is by itself. Y equals to something or letter equals to something. They can use m and b, but when it's like that, when it's in slope-intercept form, we can save that one, save the one that's in slope-intercept form. Y equals to negative 7x plus 14. Okay, and then you take this one here, you copy that, you eliminate that, and you substitute in there whatever you save, which is this one right here. So you go 3x, you substitute it where y is, where this y is right there. You substitute that. You put negative 7x plus 14, and then that, of course, equal to this 24. Then you solve that by distributing first that to that, negative 21x. Bryce, please read and then write. And you add those two together. You multiply that. You get 42. 3x, add, okay, these two are alike, combine them. You get 18x plus 42 equals to 24. Okay, and then you minus 42, you minus 42. And you get 18x equals to 42 minus 24, that's 8, right? Oops, that's 8. 18, negative 18. Yep, negative 18. Okay, erase so it doesn't look so tacky. But you all should have a calculator. You can do it with calculators too. X then equals to negative 1. So this is one solution. At negative 1 and, okay, where else do they cross? So you use this one here, you substitute it into this problem there. Substitute a negative 1 right here. You get 7 plus 14. You get y equals to 21. 21 there. So when you're graphing, the solution where they meet is at, that means they cross at this point. Okay, we'll just do that. Let's just sketch what the solution means. Okay, we're going to use elimination here because these guys, these are both in standard form. Okay, so you need to use elimination. So let's eliminate the y's. We want that to be a positive one to make it equal to 0. In order for that negative one to change to positive, you need to multiply it by a negative 1. So I'm going to just change the top. That's a positive 3x. That's a positive 1y. That's a negative 12. Okay, that gives you, here's an invisible one here, that's 0, 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. If you add these two together, you get 0, equal to negative 10. That is no solution because if you graph it, you're gonna have parallel lines, parallel lines. says, what would it mean? I mean parallel lines. They'll never cross. Okay? Again, this is both in X and Y. They're both in standard form. I'm going to get rid of, I'm going to get rid of the 11, the X, because all I have to do is multiply this by negative 11 to get negative 11x. So I'm just going to do that. Multiply it by negative 11. That to that is negative 11x. Additive inverse. That to that is a positive 33y. That to that, oh, that's a big one. Okay, let me see. 23 times 11 equals 253. And then the other ones stay the same. So at 0 here, 35y there equals, add 27 to that, 280. Divide 280 by 35. Use your calculator. So I'm using my calculator. I get 8. That's an easy one. Y is 8. Okay, y is 8. So remember x, y is 8 right there. Okay. So I'm gonna use this one right here. That's the easier of the two. X minus 3y, the original problem before you turn it to its opposite by multiplying it. Okay. You put 8 where y is, right there. So negative 3 times 8 is negative 24. X plus a negative, that's, remember, it's plus negative, equals to 23. Add 24 to both sides. X equals to 1. So the two line crosses at this point, one solution. That's what it means. Okay, here you're going to use substitution because this is in slope intercept form. That means you're going to save that one, right? That's the easier of the two. Y equals to 8x minus 6. And you're going to eliminate this y, put a parentheses around that, copy that whole thing, 4x minus 3, parentheses, in place of y, put 8x minus 6. And that, of course, is equal to this negative 2 that's here. Distribute, additive inverse, that's negative 24x. Distribute, positive 18, 4x. Combine them, negative 20, x plus 18. And then you minus 18, negative 20x equals to negative 20. Divide by negative 20. X equals to a positive 1. So your one solution, right? It's one solution at 1. They cross at, put 1 here. So 8 times 1 minus 6, you get 2. So the lines meet at 1, 2. Okay, and that's the last page, and here's this one. Okay, you know how to do these. Matthew is saving for new video games. After 3 weeks, he saved this much. After 5 weeks, he saved this much. What is the problem situation? Problem situation is how many weeks does Matt need to save? How much money Matt saved, right? How many weeks for Matt to save enough money? For video games. What is the rate of change and what does it mean? Okay, the rate of change, well, we got 3 weeks for time is always X for $26, 5 weeks for $36. So Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. Okay, so you get 36 minus 26 and 5 minus 3, which is 10 minus 2, $5. These are dollars right here. $5 for every, these are weeks, 1 week. So Matt saved $5 a week, and that's what it means. Okay. Write a linear equation in point-slope form. Okay, point-slope form, we know that's y minus y1 equals to m parentheses x minus x1. Then in slope-intercept form, and then solve it for the problem situation. So you have y minus y1, which is 26, equals slope. Slope is m is 5 from right here. X minus x1, which is 3. Y minus 26 equals to 5x plus a negative 15. Add 26. 11. 5x plus 11. Okay, that's slope, point slope right here, slope intercept. Sam has saved this much. How does it compare to Matthew? Well, they save the same amount each week. Sam and Matthew save $5 a week. Sam and Matt save $5 per week. They save. So if you had to graph, they'll never meet because their rate of change is the same. So it's the same, right? But Matt started off with $11, where Samuel already saved $40, but Matt started off with $11, and Sam started with $40. Their y-intercept is different. So that's why when you sketch it, it's no solution. I'm going to stop this, save it, and post it.